Hello winners and welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for EURUSD, PUSD, Pound Yen, Gold, USDCAD and US oil. For this week we're going to look at entries, we're going to look at stop losses and targets and risks that might affect the FX pairs this week. Also, I hope you have a fantastic day. As you can see, there's sunlight outside, so I am excited for this coming week. We're going into April. I hope you have done your analysis for April. And yeah, let's go. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Do not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Trading Forex is high reward, high risk, so it can be vanished like that. I have read somewhere that 1% only made money in February and March. So I hope you are one of them. And we don't have time for blowing accounts. This webinar only does not contain investment advice and is only for educational purposes. Good. My name is MINDBLOWING. I'm a Forex trader and a mentor in my Discord channel that is free down below. You can also this week be in the chance of getting a mentorship hour with me. So if you join the Discord, there will be tomorrow a new giveaway, a new chance. So sign up for the Discord. It's where you chat, it's where I give out my trades, it's where I help you, it's where you can talk to me. Okay, awesome. Let's start. EURUSD. Okay, what are we looking at? This is the strengthening, this is the weakening, this is the strengthening. Where EURUSD is right at the moment is basically at the point of no return. PNR. I just made it up. This is them market pricing in recession. This is the market pricing in, oh, the Fed is pumping a lot of money into the market. Now the big question becomes is this uptrend going to continue forever and ever, or is now the time for the sellers to start engaging? Because what has really happened by the big boys, as you would call them, they here took profit. This is where they took profit. This is where they re-engaged. This is where they took profit. Okay, so what did you were supposed to do this week? Well, as a buyer, where were you supposed to be doing this week? This is your entry. This is your entry. Because you have a double bottom, higher high, higher low, bam, bam, boom. Higher high, higher low, bam. Higher high, higher low, bam. So 1, 2, 3 entries, or even 4 entries this week. All right, as a buyer, buy. So you bye. So you should be in at least 400 pips. Congratulations. I'm not a buyer, I'm a seller. So what do I do then? Okay. So if you entered here, your stop loss should have been, where was it? Below here, and you didn't get stopped out. If you entered here, your stop loss should be below here. You didn't get out. You didn't get stopped out. And when you have this one, your stop loss should be below here. You didn't get out. And if you entered here, you have stop loss below here, and you didn't get stopped out. Awesome. Good. Now we just want to take away those drawings I just made, and we can go back to this week. So this week we have a target of either double bottom, or we have a target of a new high. It all depends what you are. Are you a buyer or are you a seller? What do I mean by that? You have to choose before you enter the charts, before you enter the computer. Are you going to buy? Are you going to sell? I can't choose that for you. Okay, just choose. Pick a coin. Or do fundamental analysis, go to the Fed, go to ECB, go to BOE, look at their central bank monetary policy report, read the summary, that's how easy it is, and do what they do. What do they want the market to do? That's what you want to do. Okay? So I was setting up a sell in this market here. I didn't get it. So I'll wait until Monday this week. And if we ever do this week, it's likely more than ever to make a double bottom. But is this a double bottom? How does it look like on a bigger time frame then? Yeah, I don't think that's a double bottom. That's just up and down. So I believe that we have to come, well, if it reverses, if it goes down from here, 618 retracement is in this area here, we're going down for double bottom. Then target is 10650. 10650 down here. Can you see that? And somebody said they can't see my prices, and I haven't really done anything about that. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry about that, but if I can just make something stand out for you, price label, does that help? Something like that? Yeah, okay. We can use that one now. Price level, and then we have to price level, do that. Okay, so okay, and then we have 104. That was actually quite good. Awesome. So so the target for buyers is 114 for this week. Now, is this really the pullback for the buyers? Oops. Is this really the pullback for buyers this week? It's definitely tempting to say it went down to the buy area for this coming week and then it went up. So I would let the sellers take in and then take it up. So, but I would be in the seller's area. But once you are in so strong move as it is here, and we have seen consolidation in this area before, so we are likely to see consolidation again. Even though I always say past performance is not indicative of future results, that's what we should be expecting. And there is a line here around 112, and if it goes to 112, I think we'll see some sell pressure in here. If not, take it up to 114. I'm out. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay. Stop losses should be 100 pips or more. If you can't handle that with your account, you should not be trading. Simple, straightforward, just like that. Okay, so for buyers, you think this is your move. For sellers, you think this is your move. Keep your plans, do your trade plans, do everything you should do. Let the market decide. That's up to you. If you get 100 pips stop loss, if you get 100 pips in profit, that isn't up to you. That's the market. Be where you want to be at the right times. Also, for Euro USD, I wanted this move. This is a new low. I want a new high, and then a pullback, and then a new low here. So I would sell here. I didn't get that. Maybe we'll get it higher. This one can't do forever, ever and ever until 2030. So there will be a pullback at some point. I just don't know where it is. Am I wrong fundamentally? Maybe I am. But I'm taking notes every single day, okay? So after the Fed starts pumping money into the market, USD goes down and Euro USD goes up. For every next market crash, you have to be able to read this kind of market conditions. And once it just starts going down, it goes down. Once it starts going up, so far, it just looks like it's going up. Because this is the Fed manipulating the market. And what do I mean by manipulating? I mean that they are forcefully going into the market either by fear, saying they will they will print money, or by actually printing money, so it actually devaluates USD. Okay? Good on that one. For pound, dollar, we have another 618 retracement area here. Okay, then I would love to sell here. What do I mean by love to sell here? I mean, I want some kind of reversal. This is a reversal pattern. Not the prettiest one, based on 4 hours, on the 1 hour. This is also a reversal. It's just in a smaller time frame, on 1 hour. Okay? That's what I would look for here. And if it's just going to go straight to the moon, I'm not catching the moon this time around. Okay? So target for this week is just short of 130 apparently, and 114.30. Okay, so it all depends. What are you? Are you a buyer? Are you a seller? What do you want to believe? This is the trade plans you have. So I would believe this price should come down, so you buyers can take it up. This price can come down, so sellers can get some profits. Okay, I always say that every week. That's my plan. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That doesn't mean anything. It's just how I want the market to move and go, how I want to see it happen. If it happens in a different way, I might take some learning points from that. Doesn't matter to me, because if I don't let my market come to me, I'm chasing price. Okay, so if I am a seller, I would sell double top, double low, something like here. Stop loss above here, which is 100 or 50, between 50 and 100 pips. Take it down to 114.30. Good to go. If I'm a buyer, I'm like, I want to take it down to maybe 122.50 and take it up to 129.80. Okay? Awesome. Risks, it all depends. This is the turning point right now. Is it going to go higher? Is it going to go lower? It all depends on what you believe the market is going to do. For pound dollar, we have again another sell point. We have again another, I would just call this wave theory. People, my friends, would say this is a corrective structure before selling again. I believe that, so we can do that again, because this one is quite powerful. This is not a reversal, by the way, people, and it seems to be slowing down. Okay, that's what I want to see, and that's how I see it. But if you're a buyer, like, this is going to go up, okay, fine, take it up then. But if I get a reversal here, I will take it down to 127. Make it a double bottom or lower, okay? And if you are a buyer, you're like, oh, this is interesting. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Good, 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 good. What I want to see. And I will enter until 138.20, which is my target, and then I will leave. In a different case, this reversal is barely 50, barely enough now, 50% retracement. That means it's still, that's not a pivot, that's not a fibit though. That's not a retracement, it's just stocks, what stocks would normally do. That's what it added to it. This is not a fib point retracement, but it seems to be respecting it because it comes from stocks. And we're still humans trading this. This is not, so, and still, if you said algos was made by humans. So, what humans think it will happen, that's what's going to happen. And so still 50 pips, still very much lower than the USD, EURUSD, and pound USD. And I believe this is going down. I'm just waiting for the correct, what you call it nowadays? You call it setup. And I want a new low here. I want something like this. Then I'm taking it here. Sellers want it down, buyers want it down to get a new entry. Okay. So we all want it to go down. Does it go down? I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's up to the market to give me what I want. So right now I have a high. I want a new low. So I want to challenge this low at least. New high, new low. Okay. Something like that. I will update you on my Discord. If you are in my Discord, I will update you. Okay. Good. Gold. Stop loss above here as a seller. If you're going down here as a buyer, you would have stop loss below this one. That's just structure, or you can say 100 pips. Okay? Go by your rules, or you're using moving average. Doesn't matter to me. Gold is not my friend anymore. Because technically this is just, it's up, no, it's down, it's up. Why? But there's no reversal here. This is consolidation. This is a reversal, higher high, good. Continue that. No, it did not. And who is driving gold at the moment? ST. What do you think is the next one? A. What is that? State. Oops. States. Central banks drives gold at the moment. They buy gold as a safe haven thing. Dollar gets strong because they buy dollars, so that's why it's been going down. Now it goes up because the buy pressure is gone. But central bank states, whatever they call them nowadays, continues to buy gold. That's why it goes up. But there's no technical here. This is just fundamentally price rising up. Okay. What do you want to see over this week, technically speaking, after all that madness? I would say, what are you, buyer or seller? Where do you think USD is going? Where do you think these states are going to do? You kind of want to go into their mind, and if you're a buyer, you're like, okay, this is an amazing opportunity to take it up all the way to 1716. Okay. If you are a seller, you're like, oh, this is consolidation, doesn't go higher anymore. And what do you want to see? A new low. Oh, interesting. Take it up, sell it down to 1476. That's how easy trade planning can be. As a seller, you just want a new low, then you want a pullback, then you sell it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You don't chase price, there's nothing else between it. If you're a buyer, like, it's going higher now. Now it's making consolidation before moves higher. Good. Take the next pullback. How hard is that? Oops, that was wrong. Pullback, buy. Pullback, buy. Pullback, buy. Pullback, buy. Stop at 1715. Or let it rise. Let it run forever. USDCAD. We had an entry here on USDCAD. I still believe this is going to go higher. So if I see a new high here, I am definitely bullish on USDCAD. But until then, we're going lower, going lower, going lower. So it is still potentially to go down to 36.30. But I still have somewhere in my mind, and my belief is dollar will strengthen again for the next move in this financial crisis. So 45.84 or higher is what I believe fundamentally. That's what I would do. But so far, I can see it going down. I have no trouble of seeing that. And I just said higher high, higher low. That's when I will be engaging in this one. If not, I will let it go. And as a seller, if you see a new low pullback like this one, sell it again. And there's no shame. But if you got it higher, oops, did I say again? If you got it higher up here into, what is it, 142 area? Awesome. Yeah, and I think, yeah, okay. If 142 or 143 area is somewhere you can see to sell again, if it goes up there again. Okay, so if you have an entry here, I would say at least have it break even. Maybe take your stop loss. Maybe take your profit. I don't know. You should not lose money on this one if you sold up here, no matter what. Okay. US oil is still just tangling its toes sideways. What does that mean? That means there's no agreement yet. Pivots are shrinking, and markets are shrinking. It's sideways. And I said $13 last week, I think. I still hold to that, though. I still hold to that. And I would still say around 13, 14 is the bottom. It doesn't need to happen now. It doesn't need to happen next week. Okay? But that's my belief is. So target for this week is $18 per barrel for bears and 26 for buyers. I think it can extend this move once it starts going. So I would say 13 is the ultimate, so maybe 14. And if it goes higher, sky's the limit. I think we're eventually going back to 60 at some point. Not in one move, but we're going back to 60 at some point. If that's December, October, June, I don't know. I don't think so. But for that matter, it's a double bottom right now. Can it go higher? It can continue lower. Doesn't matter. Pick your battles, pick and choose, and then we have to make a new double bottom here before going higher again. I hope you have enjoyed this weekly forecast. If you want my help, join the Discord. Again, tomorrow I will pick somebody that will get a 1 hour with me that I normally give to the mentorship students. And also, do not risk money you cannot afford to lose in this market. There is higher risks. Brokers are telling there's higher risk. Gold has been having higher spreads. People have been complaining to me, why is the spreads on gold so high? Don't trade it then. If you can't, if your account can't handle it. That's how easy it is. There's other things to do instead of trading gold. But if gold is the only thing you do, you kind of have to live with it. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic week. If you need my help, there is help, and I really want to help you. So stay safe and take care.